I just found the helicopter of your dreams, and it just so happens to be one of the easiest to fly helicopters in the world. And here's the great news. Right now, I don't know if it's on sale. I think it's on sale through our link. It's under $100. It comes with the beautiful scale helicopter. This thing looks so good, it almost looks too good to fly. That is such a good looking helicopter. Ours comes with 2 batteries and a USB cord to charge those batteries, an extremely nice radio to get this in the air completely ready to fly, and spare props. And I love how the battery loads and unloads on this thing. Check this out. It is hidden behind that, and that wire is on there because we have lights on the helicopter. Check out that battery. Did I mention this thing is extremely easy to fly? Anybody can fly this, so let's put it in the air and see how it does.
Let's hope you don't crash it, since it's so easy to fly.
This helicopter has a lot of technology and functions packed into it, like auto takeoff. That was the press of one button. Making it so easy to fly, you guys. Look at that hover. That is insane, and it's doing it all by itself. So you can buy this helicopter and show off to your friends like you actually know what you're doing. And this is a beautiful helicopter. I love the scale detail of it. Wow. The back end of it too makes it just really come together. This is so awesome. Abby, I'm gonna try to get it close to the camera here. Let's bring it down just a little bit. I just want you guys to see how scale this thing looks. Oh my goodness. Let's bring it around this way. So there's a lot of reasons this helicopter is so easy to fly. The first is the altitude hold, and I'm gonna let go of the controls for a second to let that visual position hold take over. What I need to do is increase the speed because we have a light breeze. So look at this, now I can fight that wind so much easier. Oh my goodness, look at this. We're in rate 3, making it so much better to fly in the wind. It starts off in rate 1, but you have a little speed switch where you can increase it. So this has altitude hold, like a lot of new, modern, expensive, and some cheap drones now have this technology, making the helicopter just hover in place by itself. I'm not touching the throttle at all, and the helicopter just stays where it's at height-wise, okay? It'll drift maybe just a little bit, especially in the wind, but not bad. The other thing that really helps is when I take my hands off the controls, watch what happens here. It's gonna drift for a minute, maybe like, I don't know, a few seconds, and then visual position hold kicks in. There's a camera on the bottom of this helicopter that is there just to help hold it in place. Kind of like a GPS. This used to be really advanced technology in drones, and now we're seeing it in cheaper drones and even helicopters like this one that are under $100. I think that's amazing. It really helps people get in the air for the first time, just like this helicopter, to have fun flying. Way less likely to crash, way less likely to crash. This is such a good looking helicopter. We have a tail light. Probably hard to see because it's really bright out right now, but at the top of that vertical stabilizer, there's a red light. Trying to get down there so you guys can see it. Probably really hard to see. And then the front of the helicopter has that white light on it. It looks amazing. Now the setup that we have in the air right now, it's linked in the description box below. If you click that link, it'll take you right to the helicopter, but it's also helping to support our channel and our family at no extra cost to you. Those are great systems to help our channel keep this free content rolling. But right now it is on sale. Well, it's well under $100 for this completely ready to fly setup. We buy things from this website all the time, so if you're a first time shopper there, no worries. Tons of our subscribers buy stuff there too. Super awesome setup, you guys. That visual position hold just kicks in. Now it's drifting a little bit, probably just because asphalt is a little bit harder for that camera to see. Over the grass, it should lock in a little better. Let's go right over the grass and see how that does. We'll also lower the speed setting down to 2. There we go. Might just be that in 3 it doesn't work as good. I just love how scale this thing is, Abby. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Beautiful helicopter. Beautiful helicopter. But yeah, it's on sale for about $100, less than $100 right now. So that's crazy exciting. Oh, I've never flown anything like this. I've had helicopters in the past that were maybe $60 or $70, but they don't have this technology. And so this is such good tech for newcomers into the hobby but also someone like myself that's flown probably over 100 helicopters now can really enjoy this helicopter too. And the really cool thing too, guys, that I haven't even talked about yet is the flight time. So on this one battery that we have in the helicopter right now, we should be getting over 15 minutes of flight time. That's a really good battery. And I just happen to have 2 batteries. So I could fly this helicopter for a half hour without having to recharge my batteries. And I could just charge it in my car, USB, wherever I'm at. This is a very awesome setup. That's why I'm so excited. Now, if this was $200 or $300, I would be less excited. But because it's under $100, this makes an amazing gift for yourself or anyone's birthday coming up with a long summer of flying. This is so cool, you guys. Okay, so I love this helicopter and I could totally fly it for a half hour, but this video is not going to be a half hour long, so let's test the auto landing button because it had an auto takeoff button and see how it does. Try to get a little close to the camera and press. Oh, maybe too close to the camera. Auto landing. There we go, not bad at all. That's a great helicopter. I just love how scale and detailed this helicopter is, and mainly the rear end of the helicopter here just looks so cool. I don't have anything like this, so it's absolutely going to stay in the collection, be a shelf queen, but if anybody ever wants to fly it, I will let them because it's so easy to fly. Here's the cool thing, the power button, which is pretty rare, is on the bottom of the helicopter. I know I showed you at the beginning of the video, but I just can't get over how cool that is where the battery loads in the front of the helicopter. I think that's amazing, and it just keeps the scale look. They do that without having to disturb the scale look. And then this radio makes it so easy to fly. It has altitude hold, so you're not going anywhere up or down unless you want to. Auto takeoff, auto land, and here's your speed switch. Everything else is just rotate and then move the helicopter around. This is an amazing first helicopter if you've never flown one before, and it just so happens to be one that looks absolutely amazing too. Now there is another helicopter that flies similarly to this one. It is a military looking helicopter. We've had 2 actually. I believe it was a World War II helicopter, but then we also had a modern spy drone that's right around the same price. So we will link all 3 of those in the description box below. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. But for me, I'm glad we got to get out here and fly. There's almost no wind, which is just beautiful and perfect for a day like today to fly a little helicopter like this. And for that, I thank God. I also want to say a massive thanks to our Patreon supporters because without you guys, we couldn't do what we do as often as we do it. And finally, if you love helicopters and you like helicopters in this price point, we'll have another video popping up right about now just for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye.